what's up guys, it's Benny here, and I've got an awesome 187 to 1 gameplay for you guys today on the map Turbine, with 185 kill streak I believe. But guys, you'll probably realise this game is already 2 minutes in, and it was absolutely insane because the first 2 minutes of this gameplay were horrendous. I've only got 2 kills up to this point, and I got my first death as well because it was the worst connection I've ever played on in my life. Thankfully it sort of stabilised. I don't know what this host was downloading. He wouldn't get kicked or anything. He still hosts until like near the end of the game, which was it was really annoying because at the first 2 minutes we could not move. It was like the jittery lag, and he was just sniping us from the back of the map, and I was just like, damn you. But thankfully we kind of fought through this horrible connection. It stabilized and I managed to go on this gameplay. But once again guys, the class I'm using is my favorite class in the game, and I went through this kind of phase of using this gun when going for the 200 plus, and this was one of the big fails. And there you guys can see the horrible connection it was. 303 bars, damn you. But yeah, it was just the first game I went through a phase of using this gun just constantly. It's absolutely, I just loved it so much because it was just it suited me perfectly. It just reminded me of the ACR. But I'll put the class in the description below because a load of people have been asking me to put the class in the description so they can give it a go themselves, because it's hard to go back to the commentary and just listen to the class setup, which can be a pain in the ass. But anyway, moving on, because that's the gameplay anyway. 187 to 1 with an 185 kill streak. God damn, if only the gameplay was not laggy at the start and a 3-bar. Hey, I think that's my highest kill streak on a 3-bar anyway. Like playing against Americans. That's why I really wish there was dedicated servers, because I've got some friends who live in the States and I can never play with them just because of connection, which kind of really sucks. Because why can't they just bring dedicated servers everyone can connect to? But anyway guys, this weekend has been an absolute blast. I've really loved it. Well, it's not finished weekend yet, but so far, because for the first time in as far as I can remember, it's like years, it's actually snowed where I live. It never ever snows where I live. Like if everywhere else is 10 feet under in snow, we'll just outside my house will just be wet, because I live in central London, and it's just always, it's like a lot hotter in the centre of London, which is horrible in the summer. You just literally can't get to sleep. I'm just like throw everything away and just lying in my bed with nothing. Like no duvets or anything, because you just can't. It's just baking hot. It's like being in the Spain or Caribbean or whatever. It's just so hot. But yeah, we actually got snow, and when I'm just the biggest kid when it comes to snow. I just straight out the door in the morning, throw snowballs, like build snowmen, stuff like that. But I ended up going out with my mum, because I haven't really done anything with my mum in a while, and we ended up going to Regent's Park. And I hate it when this happens, but you know when your parents go a big "I told you so." It happened to me, because I kind of went out thinking it'd be alright wearing just like a jumper t-shirt and a small coat, and I waxed on some chinos and stuff, and I was not dressed properly. It was most horrible experience. I've never been so cold in my life. Like my hands were numb, my feet were numb, and all this stuff, because I was just going through a snow. And but because like my mum had told me before we left, you should put a few more clothes on or whatever because it's too cold. And it's like, I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. It's no, don't worry about me, whatever. And there's about half an hour into the walk, you can just see the face, that smug look on a parent's face when they're right. And I was just suffering. I was trying to suffer in silence, because I was so cold. So, we got in the cafe, and I was like so thankful. I started hugging the radiator because it was so cold, and my feet were just like freezing because it'd gone straight through my trainers, all the snow, and it was like my feet were wet. It was just horrible. But I've had an absolute blast this weekend. But it's this thing when you get home in the warmth, like playing games and stuff again in the evenings. It's the best feeling because it's so warm, and like you have hot chocolate when you get in from the snow. This reminds me of being a little kid again, because that's this always thing. You just have the big cocoa with all the marshmallows and squirted cream, whipped cream, and that sort of stuff. It's just so nice. But anyway, end of the gameplay, guys. Now it's 187 to 1. It's quite a quick gameplay because I tried to shorten it as much as I could, and the first 2 minutes was awful. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.